Welcome to the Kombat AllStar Show, the return of the Kombat AllStar Show. I am Kombat AllStar. Brought to you by Quantum VFX, making the impossible possible. I am Kombat AllStar.
This is Random Girl. How you guys doing?
Yeah, and if you guys are just new to the Kombat AllStar Show, this is the show where we talk about the most awesomest things or the coolest things from the previous month. So the show comes out the last day of the month. This is February, so we're going to talk about all the things that happened in February, or the coolest things that happened in February.
Yeah, but I meant from like video games to gaming to movies to consoles to anything that's awesome on this planet called Earth.
Yes.
Yes.
So we get it done.
We get it done.
And without further ado, let's
go.
First thing that meant, or that was a lot to me, or I don't know, the most interesting thing that happened in February to me is Nintendo Switch news. We all know it's coming out. It's probably already out by the time you watch this video. If not, then you get a little piece of information. But a lot of stuff's been coming out about it. You know, handheld turned into all that good stuff. But the biggest thing was Nintendo's doing DLC for the first time, which
I think is cool. Actually, it's new.
Yeah,
they're doing new, innovative things, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And
people are kind of upset about it because Nintendo's never done DLC in the history of DLC. They usually have a game and it's done and that's it. So I get that, why people are a little bit upset, but everyone else does it.
Yeah.
Microsoft, Sony.
Yeah.
So.
Let me just say,
go ahead.
Nintendo actually is my favorite console, right? Because it has all the games that I love. Mario's one of them. But I think they've been in their own box for so long, but everyone else was doing their new ideas, including DLC and things like that. So I feel like they needed to do something new in order to integrate themselves with everyone else, you know? Yeah. If you separate yourself for too long, you might go away. So I agree with I like what they did.
And that's true because that comes into the whole third-party thing too. Mm-hmm. So not many third-party games, no DLC, so yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
The biggest thing about this though is I can't remember what size memory card it's coming with, but it's coming with something ridiculously small. So you got these big games with a lot of DLC content. I think Zelda is coming out. Zelda: The Breath of the Wild is coming with a ton of DLC, and so now it's forcing people to buy new, more memory, and that's just not right.
And that's probably what they should do, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to we shouldn't be forced to buy bigger hard drives when you're the one who has the DLC. No one else does that. So if you're gonna introduce the DLC and all these new ideas and everything like that, you have to make sure you upgrade your hard drive.
Oh yeah, because I mean, Xbox and Sony come out with 500 gigabytes of hard drive space, and these guys, it's going to be the little memory card deals that go in like all their handheld and stuff.
How big did they say?
I don't remember. I'll have the details in the description below, but it's something crazy small. I think it's maybe like 8 or 16. It's really small. So
my thumb drive is bigger than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's all bad. So the biggest memory card they got for like that stuff is like 64 gigs. So
to be honest, I think that all consoles should come standard 1 terabyte. With all the updates that we're having and with all the DLC that we're forced to have to download and everything, when you put the game inside the console and all the downloading, that stuff adds up quick. 1 terabyte should be the standard space.
This woman's smart. So
I know my games.
I know my things. What do you guys think about that? I mean, a lot of people up in arms about it. Every right to be upset if you gotta buy additional memory right from the gate.
Right.
I mean,
that's not right.
The controller I think is $70 out the door. So I mean, this thing is pricey.
Oh, what is it?
The controller itself, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. The joysticks or the Joy-Cons.
Oh, yeah.
The Joy-Cons are really expensive.
So everything's expensive.
Right.
So you can't force us. Nintendo, I love you, but I don't love you that much. You need to get a bigger hard drive for the console. What did he say?
What? So yeah, good.
Don't think, because anyway.
They see us now. It's not the podcast anymore.
Guys, he's trying to be friendly because y'all can see him. He be whooping my butt when we on the podcast.
No,
but I'm strong, so I don't be letting y'all know.
The switchblade and stuff. I don't do none of that. So.
What did you say?
Moving on to the next thing that was kind of cool in February.
Okay.
Well, not really kind of cool, but just more news I thought was really interesting. And feel free to bring up anything that you got too.
Right, so I will. Happy belated Valentine's Day, which just happened like a week ago. That's all I want to say.
Okay, so the other thing that was really interesting I thought was Xbox. It's been all over the place. You guys have probably read all about it. Xbox has like no lineups this year. I think they have maybe 6 exclusives, and they're dwindling fast. The stuff that I was really interested in got canceled, including Scalebound, which I was really into. That game.
What? Scalebound got canceled? Oh.
Yeah, Scalebound got canceled. There was a few others, but I can't remember off the top of the head. And the biggest deal, I guess the biggest deal or thing that's going on is they're evaluating the games over the developers. So Sony has its developers, and they let them make whatever they want. So Guerrilla Studios, who makes Killzone, was able to make Horizon Dawn, or Dawn Horizon, I don't know the title of the name. And then, go ahead.
What are you saying? What are they doing?
So basically, the developers for Sony are allowed to make whatever they want.
Oh.
The developers for Microsoft, they want them to continue to make that specific game. So,
Well,
Bungie,
silly.
for example, Bungie, they wanted to make a Destiny. So instead of Microsoft keeping them and saying, "Hey, make Destiny Xbox exclusive," they were like, "No, we want you to make Halo." So they were like, "All right, peace out. I'm
So
gone."
they're kind of telling them what to do?
Yep. The same thing happened with Cliffy B and his company. You know, he wanted to make something else aside Gears of War, and you know they were like, "No." So they handed off these franchises to other companies to continue the franchise, which typically aren't that interesting in the first place because they've run their course. So we got these Halos and these Gears of Wars that aren't really good, and then we got no new exclusive content, no new exclusive games, and they keep canceling all the new IPs.
So basically what you're saying is what Xbox One is slacking right now.
Right now it's slacking.
It's slacking. So yeah, we're not gonna lie. It's
It is. It sucks. And you know, people have went to Phil Spencer and like, "Hey, we're starting to speak to the brand."
Hold on.
Hey.
Why is it that when people complain, they get awesome and then they go back to whack again?
I don't know.
You should keep your stuff awesome for the consumers.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And PlayStation has so many good. They have so many good IPs coming. I mean, the list goes on and on. I wanted to play King of Fighters, then I found out it's only for PlayStation. You know what I mean? Not even PC. Again, it's Street Fighter 5. I mean, the list goes on and on. You guys can do this research yourself. I'll leave all the details in the description. But the main point is, I don't know why the heck they do this. Why they care more about the games and the franchises, and then they have nothing coming out.
And that's the whole thing. It became less fun. It seems more of a profit in business. Just make awesome games for the fans, man. Keep it simple. What are you doing, Microsoft? Get your stuff together.
Yeah, I don't know.
My gosh.
Because I like Xbox.
Yeah. I like the old.
Yeah, I'm primarily a PC gamer.
Yeah.
So that's where I do most of my gaming. So it's not affecting me all that much.
Yeah.
But my secondary console is an Xbox.
Yeah. I remember back in the day with the Xbox 360 when awesome games were nonstop. I remember when I first bought my Xbox 360, awesome games were nonstop. I remember, I think I bought like about 5 video games at once. And if I was done with video games, if it was too hard, I'd return it back to GameStop. That's another freaking issue within itself, GameStop. But things were awesome. Now it's so hard to find a game these days. They focus too much on pretty rather than the quality content of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so hard to make a good game these days. And I don't think it's the developers.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It all comes down to they're doing the same thing that the movie industry's doing, and they want the sure thing. They don't want anything that's like
Video games are supposed to be fun. I'm sorry, Kombat.
No, it's true. It's true. They're supposed to be fun, but they want the sure thing. They want the thing that's going to make money, and they think these old titles are going to make money.
So it's just profit.
Exactly. They're not taking any chances on anything new.
So you're treating it like a corporate thing rather than just fun, like it used to be.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been playing games. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I've been playing games for a long time, and it used to just be fun. And to be honest, I can play a game from about 15 years ago than a lot of the crap that they put out today because they're focused on pretty and want to get your money out.
Yeah, it's true. That's absolutely true. So, I mean, I have my feelings about it. You obviously know Random Girl's feelings about it. But what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the whole state of this? Obviously, it's not a very good idea. TV back there is getting dim. I don't know why. Yeah. But what do you guys think about it? What?
I said, pay attention to us.
Yeah, pay attention to us. Us.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about it? What do you think about the Nintendo Switch and what's going on with that, Xbox? I wish I had some awesome news to bring you guys that happened in the month of February.
Exactly.
But
you know what? We're Kombat and we're RG. So when awesome things happen, we're going to tell y'all. When bad things happen, we're going to tell y'all. And that's what keeps you informed. We're not going to lie to you and keep it awesome. Everything is not awesome all the time. So we're going to keep you informed with the good and the bad.
Very true.
And this is what we are.
Very true.
Yes.
So let us know what you think about everything we talked about in the description below. Like, subscribe, share, and until next month.
Ciao. Stay tuned, folks, because we got another one. Hey.